Good evening, Mr. Ham. How are you doing, sir?
I am excellent, Mr. Claywell. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, man.
Good.
I've had a good 3-day weekend off work.
Yes. Memorial weekend.
Yeah.
It's been crazy out, though. I've kept the roads hot.
Well, a lot of people do.
Yeah. Not a good weekend for doing that. I mean, we were on the interstate a few minutes ago, and it was crazy. Like, nuts crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it will be. So first off, just like to start and say thank you to all of our men and women of the armed services for their sacrifice and service.
Absolutely. We have the things that we have because of them.
That's right. Given their time to protect our freedoms.
Absolutely. Yeah. Our hats are off to you guys. I mean, we thank you so much. So aside from did you just hang out at the house, or did you guys do something with family or anything like that?
I did nothing.
That's a nice weekend.
I did my best to grow a couch out of my ass.
Good job.
That's all I did this weekend. Played some video games. Totally off topic from anything relevant, but I'm nearing to an epic milestone for myself.
Oh yeah?
I am slightly less than 12 hours away from having 1,000 hours in game.
Holy cow.
For one of my favorite games. So
is it Fallout?
No, Battlefield. Battlefield 4.
Yeah. I was on the other night, and it popped up and said Claywell is playing, I think, Fallout 4. And I was like,
Battlefield 4.
Or was it Battlefield 4?
Yeah. Okay. I don't have Fallout 4, so.
Okay. I knew it was something that popped up, and I was like, Claywell is playing a game right now.
Yep. I've knuckled down this weekend and probably got in another 10 hours or so over the weekend.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
I'm getting close.
Good deal. So yeah, we didn't really do much of anything either. I mean, we kept the roads hot. Me and Ashley had a weekend. Mom and Penelope went up and spent 2 nights with my brother and his wife, and left us at the house by ourselves. So we sat on the couch. Yeah, we watched 3 movies. Like, we actually sat down and watched movies. It's been like awesome.
Great.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a long time since we've been able to sit down and watch a movie from beginning to end without pausing it 15 times to go and, find the kid or do something, what is she into right now, I mean, because 2 seconds out of sight and she's like over in the bookshelf pulling everything out or something like that. So, yeah.
Well, at least it's books.
Yeah. I mean, that's where she goes. She passes the toy box to get to the bookshelf. I mean, she's like, I don't care about that stuff. Let me have a book.
Well, that's good.
It's nice. I like it. I don't know where she gets it, but I like it.
Right.
Yeah.
So before we get started, a little bit explanation of what we're going to try to do tonight. We want to mess with your mind.
Do we not do that on a bi-week or every couple of weeks basis anyway?
Well, I mean, maybe for some people, but that's not necessarily always our goal. But this time, specifically, our goal is to mess with your head.
Very true. So tonight, what we're gonna do, we've actually kind of gone through some of these internet and like pop culture phenomena that have come out over the years, and they just kind of catch on. They become viral, and we're gonna start it off with a couple of simple ones, the ones that have been out for a little while, and right. A lot of people have already kind of, I mean, they've either tried it, heard it, seen it, whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Two of these are huge. Yes. Like if you haven't heard of the first 2 we're going to talk about, then get out more.
Welcome out from under your rock.
Yeah, exactly. And why you're listening to us after just crawling out from under a rock, it's beyond me, but thank you. We appreciate that. So a little bit on what we have to do here because of the way the studio is set up. I couldn't really find a good way for us conveniently to hear these. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to talk about them, and then we're going to have to switch headphones. So there might be a little pause in between. So forgive us for that, but we're going to pause so we can hear what you guys are going to hear. And then we're going to come back and talk about it afterwards.
Exactly. And the first one is an auditory phenomenon.
Right.
This thing has been around now for a few years. And it's the debate is, do you hear one thing or do you hear another? And specifically, it is, do we say anything about it yet?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you hear the word laurel when you hear this audio recording, or do you hear the word Yanny? Now, obviously, those two things sound completely different. However, in this audio recording, there are people that swear up and down that they hear one or the other. And I mean, this is one that I didn't even know anything about until just a couple of weeks ago, when one of my students came in and like they were there with their parent, and the parent was like, ask him, go ahead and ask him. And the student's like, no, I'm not going to ask him. And I was like, ask me what? And the parent says, okay, so do you hear Yanny or do you hear Laurel? And I'm like, I don't hear either of those at the moment. I hear you talking to me. And she was like, no. When you hear this audio recording, do you hear the word Yanny or Laurel? And I'm like, what are you talking about? So they stood there for the next like 3 or 4 minutes explaining to me that there is a audio recording out there. Look it up on YouTube or whatever and tell me what you hear. And I was like, okay, well then, while the kids are gone to specials, while I'm checking my email and getting everything ready for the next day, I'll go ahead and I'll look this up and I'll just listen to it. So I am in the wheelhouse of the Laurel people.
Okay.
However, the parent that I was talking to is in the other side. Here's Yanny. And I'm like, I don't know how that's possible. And she was like, I don't know how it's possible that you're hearing Laurel because that's not what they're saying. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So, I mean, it's an interesting phenomena, and that's what about you, Claywell? Which did you hear? How did you hear it?
Okay, well, do you want to discuss it in detail first, or do you just want to listen to it? And
okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and listen to it. We'll play it for the audience, and that way they can kind of hear it and they can go, okay, now I'm not hearing either of those two things. They're saying blue.
Okay, well, now let me explain what I'm gonna play you. You will hear both. I guarantee you will hear both.
Okay,
and it's just because you can hear both because they both sounds are there.
Okay.
But the way I've got this recorded for us, we're going to hear the original recording.
Okay.
And then you're going to hear Yanny.
So it's sped
and then you're
up
going to hear
30
Laurel. No.
Okay.
The cadence is exactly the same.
Okay.
We'll explain it all in detail later.
Okay.
But first, we're just going to hear it, let you hear the audio clip in its natural state, and then it's going to be forced over to where you should hear Yanny, and then forced over to where you should hear Laurel.
Okay, that sounds good.
And then we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay.
Laurel, Laurel, Yanny, 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 Laurel, 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 Laurel.
All right. So
okay, so
you should have switched from one to the other and back.
Yeah, that was a little odd. That was a lot different than what I heard in the recording that I had found on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The YouTube recording that I had heard actually took the recording, the original recording, and they played it like 2 or 3 times, and then they sped it up 30%, and then slowed it down 30%. And by doing that, obviously it changes pitch as well.
Right.
And it allows for you to hear both. And I don't know if it's just the way that this guy's tone and cadence is that allows you to hear both.
Okay.
But it's an interesting little auditory phenomena.
Okay. So now to be open.
Okay.
I initially heard Yanny.
Okay, so when the first recording that you heard, you heard?
I heard Yanny.
Oh, wow.
But
okay.
I do hear both. And it depends. Here's the biggest factor. It depends on what I'm using to listen to the audio clip when I listen to it.
Right.
On these headphones that we just had on, I only heard Laurel.
Okay.
Until I altered the file.
Okay.
But I initially only listened to it on my cell phone. And the speaker on my cell phone is like, as with most phones, is very tinny. And so
it sounded like Yanny.
I heard Yanny.
Okay. I can see that. Completely see that. Versus the Sennheisers or whatever we're wearing right now.
Right.
It's going to be a lot different because you're getting a full tonal range.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so just to clear it up, to end the debate once and for all, the word as spoken is actually Laurel.
It is.
It was recorded for dictionary.com by a gentleman.
J. Aubrey Jones. He was... Back in 2015, he was working for JP Morgan Chase, and he would do little side jobs. they actually hired him at dictionary.com to record somewhere around 36,000 words, phrases, and proper names. And in all of this recording that he did, one of the words that he was recording was the word laurel. And he really didn't even realize that this had become a phenomenon until much later. And he was like, wait, that's me saying that word. And he said, even himself, he can hear both.
Right.
Which is kind of an odd thing. He said, more often than not, though, I do hear the word laurel.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's interesting.
Okay, so what's going on here? So dictionary.com, if you've never been there, it's like a dictionary, like Webster's. They have words, their definitions, they spell out the phonetic pronunciation of the word, and they have an option there where you can click and have the word read aloud to you. And that's what this guy did. He recorded those files that they use when you click the play me the word so I can hear what the word sounds like spoken in its native language.
Voice.
It's this guy's voice, and he recorded 30-some thousand words for him, and this was just one of the words he recorded. So what's going on here? The thing is, it depends on primarily what kind of hearing you have as a person and what kind of audio equipment that you're playing the file back on. So older people, unfortunately, not being age discriminative here, but as you age, you typically will lose your high frequency hearing.
Right.
So the older you get, the more likely you are to hear laurel.
So, wait, let me stop you there. For those of you out there, at least what we're talking to is the majority. It specifically says 53% of people actually hear the word laurel. So if you're hearing Yanny, you're actually in the minority there, youngsters.
Well, I heard Yanny, so that makes me feel good.
Youngster.
But that's what's going on is the higher frequency of this audio file, and that's what I did in my thing. I used a tool from the New York Times website that doesn't alter the speed of the playback. It
Just
altered the
tone,
pitch.
The pitch, yes.
And the higher frequencies, if you isolate those and just play those,
you can hear the word Yanny.
Yanny.
Yes.
And if you isolate just the lower frequencies, you will hear laurel.
Clearly becomes laurel.
So that's what's going on there. It actually is the word laurel, but the reason you can hear sometimes Yanny, sometimes laurel is dependent on the audio equipment. If you have tinnier, chintzier speakers, then you're more likely to hear Yanny. Mm-hmm. If you've got a nice booming, bass-rich audio system, then you're probably going to hear laurel.
Right.
So that's what's going on there. You actually can hear both. So no matter which side of the argument you're on, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody wins.
Absolutely. I like that. I like it when everyone wins. So now here's this next one, though, that we've come across. Not everyone has won on this one. And I'm a weird one. I see a little of both of this.
Now I am a straight loser on this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you figure that?
Because I know what it actually is, and I still don't fall into that camp.
Okay. So years ago, we had a situation come up, or a photograph that came out, and it went viral. It was everywhere.
Yep.
It didn't matter where you were. You had seen this. I think even on the Today Show, they had like segments of it where they were like, okay, so we're going to put this picture up here, and we're going to have our guests try to figure out what this thing is. So it's a dress.
It is the dress.
The dress. So the dress is, it has a series of horizontal lines. Mm-hmm. And depending on your visual, ability, or I don't even know what the deal is with this. The dress will either be white and gold or blue and black.
Correct.
So, the thing is, with this dress, I can see, I'm weird because I see blue and gold. So I see both. I know I'm completely wrong. So I am the outlier in this thing, the way out there outlier. I see the what's supposed to be white on this dress or blue on this dress. I see it as blue, and what's supposed to be black or gold, I see it as gold. So I'm seeing both. I'm seeing a little of both, which is, I guess, it's odd. It's strange. This thing, like I said, though, I think it is all, again, about a lot of it has to do with what you're actually viewing this on. If your color is off, no? The color is off on a monitor or something like that?
I don't think so.
I think it can mess with it, but...
So,
okay,
we're talking about the blue and black of the white and gold dress. Okay. I only see white and gold. No matter what.
So that right there looks white and gold.
No. This particular picture I pulled up. Okay, so what's going on in the picture? What causes this discrepancy?
Too much LSD?
No. So this is the actual dress right here.
Right.
This is a properly taken picture. That's the key. The picture that everybody's arguing about is not properly taken.
Okay.
This is a properly taken picture of the dress, and this to me clearly is black and blue.
Okay.
But if we look up here at the original image that sparked all of the debate.
So click that thing. Let's take a look at it.
This one on the right here is the original image that sparked all the debate. Now, what's going on in this picture is, as you can see, this dress is being displayed in front of a window, which shows to the outside.
Oh.
So the
contrast is screwy.
The cell phone that took this picture
is compensating for the white. It's a white balance issue.
The white balance has been thrown off because of the light coming through the window behind the dress.
Okay, so knowing that now.
So I know what's going on in the picture, and I know that is actually a black and blue dress. In real life, that actual dress is black and blue. In that picture, I can only see white and gold.
Wow. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense because white balance, whenever you start dealing with photography, is
critical.
So touchy.
Right.
So touchy. I honestly don't know that there is even a digital format out there that has got it yet. They're close. But to get a true white, it's almost impossible. The processing side of that is insane. I can see where someone would see that now. Wow. I'm shocked. Thank you. I've been enlightened, Mr. Claywell.
So I know what's going on with the picture. I know that this is actually a black and blue dress, but I still can only see white and gold. For the life of me, I cannot see the black and blue in this picture. Now, if we go to a properly white balanced picture of the dress, it is clearly black and blue.
Okay.
But I will argue to my dying day that the dress in that picture is white and gold.
I mean, I can see, literally, I can see now where this would mess with someone because the original photograph, so there's a one that I pulled up that shows the original, and then it shows 40% brighter and 30% darker.
Even in that image, because I saw that image,
yes,
the darker one is still white and gold to me.
See, the darker one to me looks very much so blue and black. The brighter one looks very much so white and gold. And the original, now seeing those two beside it, I can see both. I can see white and gold. I can see blue and black. But to me, again, still the original, even in this one, if I would have just seen this photograph and someone said, "Here, what color is this?" I would have said, "Well, it's blue stripes with gold like trim." And that's a weird thing, I guess.
Yeah, that's really weird. You're like an oddball outlier that would have probably sparked a knife fight with somebody in 2015 when this was raging on.
Yeah, I think so.
So
probably because they'd have been like, no.
Yeah, you're just wrong on both counts. It's either white and gold or black and blue, you weirdo.
Yeah, well, you know.
But yeah,
I never claimed that I wasn't a weirdo.
Even in that picture that you've got pulled up,
yeah,
to me, it's all white and gold, but it just looks dimmer. Like the picture just looks dimmer.
See, to me, I guess where the one that's darkened, like I can clearly see what's outside through the window and things in the darker. So it's basically compensating for that, the sun coming through and messing with the processor in that camera. Versus the one that is brighter, the one that's been increased in brightness, the contrast. Obviously, I mean, it's just crazy how it changes it to be white and gold. But yeah, that's so odd. But to me, yeah, it looks blue and gold. I'm weird.
You are very, very strange, man.
It's okay. I can live with it.
So those are two debates. Hopefully we have settled for people out there.
No, not that last one anyway.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying we know what the actual dress is.
We do.
So that permanently settles the debate. And actually, the manufacturer of this dress went back later and made a white and gold version
really?
of the. Yes, they did.
Oh, that is so good.
And so they now have both colors for sale. But originally, it was only blue and black, and that ends the debate once and for all. The dress is actually blue and black, no matter what you see. The discrepancy is caused by improper white balancing of the photograph.
Yeah, I can see that completely now, though. So yeah, I guess now I can see the issue and see how it works, so I can see where someone would see either or.
Okay, so now we're gonna have links to we're talking mostly about auditory things here because we are an audio podcast,
right?
We don't record video.
Anything visual though, we'll put links up there, or at least
I upload this to Facebook, I'll have the images in the comments under the post, so you guys can take a look along with us if you want, or you can just Google these images. They're out there.
If you've not seen them already or listened to this stuff already. I mean, of course, the audio stuff's going to be in. So
yeah, the audio stuff will be embedded in our podcast, but the images I'll upload to Facebook.
Except for one, the last one. We will not post the last one because the last one comes with a warning.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll post a link to the article and you can choose whether or not you want to go through with it. But I will link to the article that has spoilers hidden so you don't view it unless you actually click to look at it. But anyway, so I want to try to stick primarily to auditory things. So we're going to move on to another one here. This one is called the McGurk effect.
Okay.
And now I'm not talking about the coach from Home Movies.
What?
No H. John Benjamin. Sorry. I know you might have had your hopes up, people. So we're going to switch headphones again real quick, and then we're going to do this a couple times through. So first, audio only.
Okay. Audio only.
So now tell me what you hear.
Okay. I'll let you know what I hear.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
But look what happens when we change the picture.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
Okay, so
okay,
what did you hear?
I hear ba, ba, ba,
like black sheep.
Yeah, like a black sheep. Yep. Yeah. So that's what I'm hearing.
Right. Okay. Now, this is the McGurk effect. If I can find this. Okay.
Okay.
So now this is the video courtesy of BBC.
Okay.
That we found on their YouTube channel. And this is the exact same clip that the audio came from. But now tell me if you notice a difference in the audio.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
But look what happens when we change the picture.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba.
And yet, the sound hasn't changed.
Okay, now what happened that time?
Wow, is what happened that time. That's all I can really say there. So what I'm seeing is my brain processing a sound based on imagery.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hearing ba, 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 and I'm seeing this guy say the word ba, ba, ba. However, when the imagery changes and the first letter that he is pronouncing, like visually pronouncing, becomes an F sound, fa, 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 I suddenly hear that word.
Right.
Though the audio changes absolutely zero. That's insane.
But the first time we listened to audio only,
I heard ba, 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 ba.
The whole way through, right?
The whole way through. With a B. Not with an F.
Right. The second time through,
I heard ba, 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 and then fa, fa, fa.
Right.
Yes.
Now, is that not crazy?
That is insane.
And even though now, you know.
I knew it was coming. I knew a change was coming even.
Yep.
And my brain still said, he's saying something different.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't.
Nope.
I love it.
Is that not crazy?
It's awesome.
So that's what the McGurk effect is. It is a perceptual phenomenon, and it demonstrates how your sense of vision can override your hearing. And that's because as people, we take in, I think it's somewhere around 70% of our information input is visual.
Is visual. I can see that completely. We do that with everything, though.
Yeah.
Not only do we do that with the sounds that we hear, but we do that with foods that we eat. They say you eat with your eyes first,
Right.
And I mean, there are so many cues that we take, social, everything that facial expression, everything that. So I can see where just changing the way his lips move makes me hear something completely different, even knowing, like if I could close my eyes and I would hear ba, ba, ba. But as soon as I open I'd say in between them, I could even open and close my eyes and it would sound different.
And you can even, you can do more sounds than just ba and fa. You can do da.
Da and fa?
Yep.
Or da and ba?
No, da, ba, and fa. You can keep the audio the same, and if his lips move differently, you will hear all three different ones.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm pretty sure they can do the P sound as well and throw that in there. So you can hear pa, da, fa, and ba all from the same audio clip, just depending on how the lips move in the associated visual
Dude, that
information.
is so insane. I love it.
And
That is crazy
and
stuff.
no matter if you know it's coming or not, your brain says, no, that audio is different now, and it's not.
Okay, so coming from what I do, educational, I wonder if this would be something that could be used in speech therapy, because processing of the way things sound, yes, it has to do with the way the mouth moves and the way the tongue moves and all of that kind of stuff, but it also would have to do with what this person is perceiving, that's hearing these sounds and then reproducing.
Right.
I wonder if this might fall into that wheelhouse. That would be interesting. I may have to go get me a PhD or something. I don't know.
Dr. Ham.
Dr. Ham.
Interesting. I don't know. I know they say that people who have vision impairment
Yes.
are much less susceptible.
Oh yeah.
to this effect?
I can see that because they can't see that.
Well, not even necessarily if they're blind, but just if they have difficulty seeing, that it can. And there are some other disorders where people don't associate.
Like sound with vision.
Yeah, more or less. It's some people are better at sensory integration.
Oh yeah.
So you're better at combining all of the inputs into, like, I don't want to say autistic people, but sometimes, autistic people have trouble with like too much sound and things. So they get like overloaded. and
overstimulated.
Right.
Yes.
So they have trouble integrating all of the senses at once.
Yeah.
So sometimes they have more trouble with stuff like this.
I can see that
because
too.
all the inputs get kind of jumbled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm talking with my hands so you all can see what I'm saying.
It's helping me. I'm just going to say, okay. And I'm the only one here. So.
Right. Of course.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, yeah, that is crazy, though. I would have never, like, whenever you said, yeah, you can go ahead and look this up before we start this, I was like, no, I'm not going to, because I want my reaction to this to be like, that's crazy. I love that. That's one I'm going to take home.
And that's the McGurk effect.
Ashley, check this out.
Right. So now there's another one coming up that this is purely visual. It's known as the spinning ballerina.
Oh, yes.
And
this one's been around forever, as long as moving images have been around.
Yep. This is just a looping animated GIF.
Yep.
Sorry. I want to spark an argument right there with half the internet.
No, you're not.
Because some of them say GIF, and I say it's not peanut butter.
That's peanut butter. GIF is peanut butter.
That's
GIF.
my argument.
Okay. No. So this is just a silhouette of a girl with her arm kind of outstretched.
And one foot
in
extended
the
in
air.
front of her.
Yes. With ponytail. And she is spinning clockwise. or is she?
Or not.
Or is she spinning counterclockwise? And that's the thing. This one changes. Not only does it change depending on when you click on it. But you can just concentrate on it and get her to change directions just by, I mean, the way for me that's easiest, there is a shadow just under her foot.
Mhm.
If you look at that, you can get her to change directions pretty easily.
No, it's such a struggle for me.
It's still a struggle for you?
I can get her to change directions, but once she changes directions, I have such a hard time
Getting her back the other way?
getting her to change back. And
So
it's
what
either way.
direction is she moving right now for you?
Right now, she's moving
Clockwise?
this way, counterclockwise.
Okay, see now, to me, she's moving clockwise. But again, I can sit here for just a few seconds, look at that shadow, and see right there, she's already changed back the other direction.
I
now.
can't. I'm still struggling with it. Like I'm trying really hard.
Oh, goodness. This is a fun one, though, because this is not one that really messes with you so much as it does.
Oh, she just did it. She just changed. I just got her to change.
Good job, man. Good job. You got to tip her. So, yes, this is one that doesn't really necessarily mess with your mind so much as it's just an interesting phenomenon that you can pull up and look at and go, okay, so she's moving one direction, and then look again and she'll be going the other way. It's just fun. This one's just kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just a great little thing. It's a by definition, this is a kinetic bistable optical illusion.
Oh,
it was created in 2003. This specific one was created in 2003 by web designer, oh boy, Nobuyuki Kayahara,
ooh, good job.
I think. And it involves apparent motion. And you can see her spinning either clockwise or counterclockwise. Just depends on how you do it. And yes, the easiest way for me to get her to change direction is to look at this, to focus on the shadows beneath the image. And eventually I can get it to turn. But it's such a struggle. It is such a struggle for me. Now, you can kind of cheat and add contour lines.
Yeah.
And
okay. So if you add contour lines to it.
Yep. I'm trying to find it now. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to find another link here. I thought I had it saved, but it's disappeared on me.
So here's the thing. So this thing, it says here that in popular psychology, the illusion has been incorrectly identified as a personality test that's supposed to reveal which hemisphere of the brain is dominant in a specific person. Basically right brain or left brain test, or right brain, left brain dominancy. This was supposed to have been, this is a hoax, obviously, that was circulated around the internet, late 2008, 2009.
What? The internet?
And the internet is, most of the time is right. I mean, there are very few things that I found on the internet that are wrong.
Now.
And I'm shocked that this one wasn't, I'm kidding, that this one wasn't right. But no, this one was an interesting thing. So I can see where people would probably, look at it and go, yeah, I can see where that would check to see if I'm seeing her spin the left or spin the right. Yeah. I don't know. So, they've added,
so if you add contour lines to the drawing, you can see each of the girls is spinning in opposite directions.
How? Just depending on where the lines are added.
Depending on how the contour lines are added, yeah.
Yeah. When they appear and when they disappear. But because she is just a silhouette in the original, you can see both because, I mean, really, there is no contour line.
Right, yeah, because it's just a solid black image.
Yep.
I just thought that one was kind of neat. And again, just a funny little...
Yeah, this one's a fun one. This one, like I say, it doesn't really mess with you. It's just basically kind of lets you go, oh yeah, I can see that. Or no, they're going just one direction. So.
But yeah, adding the contour lines really, really distinguishes it.
That one's easy. You can get her to spin back and forth with that, right?
Yeah, all I got to do is look at the different contour lines and get that one to pop back and forth, yeah.
Yeah. That's the one where it's just silhouette is a little tougher, though.
Yep.
All right, so spinning ballerina, that's an old one. That one's been around forever. I can remember that one being around years and years and years ago. So what's this next one? Because I have no clue. Never heard of this.
Hold on. Don't say what it is.
Okay.
I want to play these audio clips for you and just listen to each of them. There's going to be 3 different clips,
Okay.
and I want you to just listen to all 3 of them.
Okay. We'll
and
do.
Then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So
3 audio clips.
3 audio clips. Here's the first one.
Okay.
See how may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people when...
Next
Tonight?
Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually we reserve for like upper like 5 people. For 4 people you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
For when, tomorrow or weekday or...
For next Wednesday, the 7th.
Oh no, it's not too busy. You can come for 4 people, okay?
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Yep. Bye bye.
Okay, I don't know what I just heard.
Okay, so that was the first one.
Okay.
All right. So it just sounded like, that's
Just
one.
conversation.
Yeah. Okay, here's the second one.
Can I help you?
Hey, I'm calling to make a reservation. I'm looking for a table on Friday the 4th.
This Friday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many people? 5?
It's for 2 people.
For 2?
Yes.
And what time you will come?
At 7 p.m.
7. And my full name?
First name is Yaniv. Y-A-N-I-V.
Okay, I got it. So, it will be 2 people at 7 o'clock?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the second one.
Okay.
All right. And then here's the final one.
Okay.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for?
Just a woman's haircut for now.
Okay, we have a 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
Okay, so that's the final one.
Okay. So
So what were you just listening to?
Sounds like I was listening to various people booking appointments and reservations at restaurants.
Right?
2 reservations at restaurants and 1 hair appointment.
Yeah. So that's just straightforward. That's just what you heard.
That's pretty much what I heard.
What if I told you that in each of those calls, there was only one person talking?
Changing the sound of their voice?
Nope. The other side of the conversation was not a person.
Was what then?
It was an AI.
Huh. I can see that. Yeah.
So does that mess with your head?
No. Because I see AI getting so good now that that would not mess with me.
That messes with my head a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not scared or anything like that. But to know that in each one of those, one side of that conversation
was
a machine.
Yes. Wow. I mean, that's true. That's crazy. But
and soon, maybe not soon, but it was announced, and they announced it as if it wouldn't be an extremely long time before this would be publicly available. This is what's known as Google's duplex.
Wow. Okay.
It will be integrated into your Google Assistant.
So your Google Assistant will recognize what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
It will process those words
Mm-hmm.
and then determine whether or not what you're asking it is available in these situations.
So in this situation, you could just pick up your phone, hit the Google button, and say, make me a reservation for dinner for 2 at this restaurant at this time on this day. The Google Assistant will then dial the restaurant, make your reservation, confirm it, and book it in your calendar.
So the caller in these...
The caller in every one of these calls was a machine.
Not the person that was on the...
Nope.
Holy moly. Now that surprises me. That one messes with me a little bit. Because I thought I can see the receiving end where you're giving data and it's reacting to.
But like in that first one where that lady was just confused and the caller said a dinner reservation for 4 for this night, and she said a table for 7, and she's like, no, for 4.
Right. It knew.
Right. And then when they said that, oh, you don't have to make a reservation, you can just show up. And it was like, oh, okay, that's great. Thanks.
Wow.
Right?
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that.
It's a little strange, right?
Like I said, I can completely and totally get on board with it being the CG, the artificial intelligence being the pick up the phone side of it and saying, a person saying, okay, I need to make a reservation, and it's saying, okay, we have nothing available on this night. Would this work for you instead? Where you're feeding it data, it's reacting to that data and going back, not it initiating the conversation and initiating the exchange of information. That's what messes with me.
Yep.
Wow. I won't have a job very long, will I?
I mean,
virtual teachers are a thing coming. I would say.
I don't know if any of us are going to have jobs for much longer, man.
Holy cow. That's awesome though. It's scary. But it's phenomenal. That wow.
Really, really messed with my mind that the computer could go in and make the reservation. All you had to do, and allegedly, now, I mean, they only played that at the Google I/O's conference,
right,
where they announce all their new stuff that's coming out and all their goodies and all that. They just played these clips that I just played for you. That's all they played. They didn't go into details. They didn't explain how it works, what the algorithms fall back on, what kind of data it can handle, what kind of requests it can deal with, what kind of interruptions it's capable of navigating or anything like that. They just played these clips and said, here's duplex. This is what it can do. Now, who knows how it all works out, but allegedly all you have to do is just, like I said, hit the Google button on your phone and say, make me a dinner reservation for 2 at the Olive Garden on Friday at between 6 and 10 p.m. And it will go call the restaurant, book your appointment, and then put it in your calendar for you once it gets the appointment booked.
Did you see the movie Surrogates?
No, but I have heard about Her.
Her, that's another one
with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, and
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes. This borderlines that kind of Surrogates.
I mean, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, Surrogates. They had like the robotic, like basically they're all laying in like almost like hibernation chambers or whatever.
So kind of like the Matrix.
Well, no.
I mean, they're like laying in a thing like that.
They basically are laying back on this nice couch and they plug in, or they put these headsets on and watch what's going on with VR headsets, and they're living their lives through these robots, these surrogate robots, effectively making them. They can take risks and things of that nature that they normally wouldn't, because it's not them that's getting hurt. It's just this robot, this thing. So,
gotcha.
Unfortunately, the health consequences on the other side of it are catastrophic because these people are just laying around all the time. But the interaction that these robots had with the fleshies that were in it were, it was kind of the same there. Artificial intelligence is moving rapidly. It's I think it's out there. We just haven't heard about it. I'll be honest. I think it is.
I don't know. It might be. But this really messed with my head. Knowing that the person booking the call, and like I said, the one lady with the broken English, with the bad pronunciation that was kind of murmuring, and it still handled it just perfectly.
Yes.
Now, who knows how many times this thing failed or what the botched call sounded like? Of course, it's a Google I/O. They're only going to play the successes.
Right.
But still, I was blown away. This just totally flipped my lid, and I was like, holy smokes, that's crazy.
Oh, I saw a picture here that talks about Alexa and how Alexa is, it says extra ketchup, please. I ordered a smoothie, but I'm out of ketchup. And it's like, Alexa, Lower East Side, seamless. Like, how do those two things go hand in hand? But obviously Alexa somehow linked them. But yes, I think that is insane though. The whole it initiating conversation, that blows my mind. Really, really, truly blows my mind. I look forward to seeing more of this, and I'm scared to death of it.
Right. Okay, so we're going to move on now to the last audio and the next to last brain messing thing we're going to talk about here. This effect is known as pareidolia.
Okay.
And pareidolia has two primary. It can be either it's a psychological phenomenon where your brain responds to a stimulus, which is usually either an image or a sound.
Okay.
And it will perceive a pattern there where there isn't one.
Okay.
So the most common one of these is a Rorschach test.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with Rorschach.
Where it's just like a blob of ink
blobs.
And your brain will perceive an image in that, even though it's just there is
random
no image.
pattern.
It's just a random pattern of things. But there are also audio pareidolia.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to do a couple of those.
Okay.
So we're going to listen to them, and I think there were 3, maybe 4 of them. Each one is its own thing. Now, if you're listening to these at home, I will recommend wearing headphones specifically for this one. Some of the other ones doesn't really matter, but this one, headphones will help with this one because it's going to alternate ears. So if you just got it on speakers, that doesn't work as well. But if you're wearing headphones, it really is impactful.
Cool.
So I think there are 3 or 4 of these. So just try to pick out as many different words as you can that are being spoken here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think I can do that.
We're going to go ahead and start this up.
All right.
Okay. That's all of them.
Okay, there are 3 of them.
There's 3, yeah.
Okay. So what did you hear?
Okay. So in the first one, I can hear 2 words. 3 words, I guess, technically. It either sounds like I'm hearing window.
Okay.
Or no way.
I'm hearing no way in the first one.
Okay, but I can also hear window.
Okay.
Or no way. And the second one?
What did you hear?
I can only hear Hilda. Because that's my aunt's name who I bought this house from.
Okay. I didn't. I heard dildo.
Very good. We know where your brain's at now.
I mean, I'm just like, that's what I heard.
Okay, well, it kind of,
which is why I almost cracked up.
It goes into what did you hear on the last one?
Low tide.
Okay, I can only hear what sounds to me like someone of an Asian persuasion saying "long time,
long time, long time, long time, long time."
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I heard low tide in the last one. That middle one, though, I about cracked up.
So you heard dildo, I heard long time. So what did you guys hear? Drop us a line over on the Facebook page or shoot us a tweet. Let us know what you heard in those audio pareidolia.
That's weird, dude. That was some weird stuff.
It's right? And those are just like computer generated audio, just two little and they just repeat in alternating ears. So one sound will play in the left ear, the other one in the right ear, and then they'll switch ears and play again.
Right. That's crazy. That is crazy.
But there are no words in there.
No, it's just a tone.
Yeah. It's just a tone, but your brain can pick out words.
Yeah. Have you seen the thing where people pick out faces in just random things?
Yes.
That's another one of those things where I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I've seen it on Facebook over the last probably month to 2 months where take this test, look at these pictures to see if you can pick out a face. And I mean, to me, they're very obvious. They all look like they have faces, but I mean, I know it's just random object, but
right.
Yeah.
And again, that's just another type of pareidolia.
Yeah.
You're just seeing a familiar pattern where there is none.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Your brain is connecting
and
random
in
objects.
this case, it's a face.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Long time.
You heard dildo for crying out loud. Don't give me grief.
That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good.
All right. And now we're going to move on to the last one.
Okay. This one comes with warnings.
This one comes with a warning. I will just be straight up. I have never had the courage to try this. It seems very intriguing to me.
But not intriguing enough to mess with your vision, right?
Right. But I don't want to actually try it. Okay.
So this came about in 1965. Okay. American psychologist Celeste McCullough comes up with this phenomenon that takes place. And what it is human visual perception in which colorless gratings, basically vertical and horizontal lines, you have black and a color between them. These colors, contingent on the orientation of the gratings, can mess with your visual perception of color. Now, it's an after effect that after you like stare at these photographs for a while that can mess with your vision for a extended amount of time. Initially, they were saying that this thing could last for several minutes, but it has been proven now that in some people it can last up to 3 to 3.5 months.
Yeah, and that's a little more permanent than I want to go messing with my brain.
Now, I've looked at the images. They are, I mean, basically, you have a black and red alternating horizontal image.
Lines.
Yep, lines. And then the next one is vertical black and green lines. And after going back and forth, staring at these things and basically you stare at one for a few seconds, flip over, stare at the other for a few seconds, flip back, and you do that for 3 or 4 minutes. At that point, it should mess with your perception of color to a point that the third image in this group is it's a pattern of 4, I guess, boxes. Upper left hand being horizontal, bottom right being horizontal, and then alternate on the lower left and upper right, having the vertical lines.
Okay.
And these are just black and white. However, if you have stared at these colors, you should be able to start seeing color between these black and white lines, which
isn't there,
which really is not there. So it does mess with your vision a little bit. Like I said, I did it for a little while, looked back and forth at the color at them. I could see a little bit of color in there, but it didn't really it's not like overwhelming or anything like that. And like when I'm looking around in the studio here, I don't really see anything that's messing with my vision. Like everything looks normal to me. So.
Okay.
But
well,
if
that's
it's
comforting,
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
But now you just did it for a few, like about 60 seconds or something.
Right. And this says for several minutes.
Yeah, this says up to like 15 minutes. You're supposed to stare at the test images.
I don't think I would want to give it the whole, Clockwork Orange, sit there with your eyes, peeled open and look at these things for a long time.
Like Mel Gibson in the Conspiracy Theory?
Yeah, not cool.
You want some gravy?
Oh, gosh, that's some weird stuff. But no, this effect, though, it says the original reporting said that these effects may last up to an hour or more. But the tests that that have been made since then says it can last much longer than that. There was two researchers, and it just gives their last names, Jones and Holding, in 1975, found that 15 minutes of induction into these colored patterns can lead to an effect lasting 3.5 months, which is insane. Insane.
Yeah. So if you truly want to break your brain,
this is how you do it. Right. Now, mind you, the link that we're going to put up is not going to take you straight to the images.
No, it will take you to the Wikipedia page, which describes the phenomena and the effect and how it works.
And then you actually have to click show where it says McCullough effect induction images to pull the images themselves up, because it doesn't just pop them up instantly. So again, this one comes with a warning, because it really can screw with your vision for an extended period of time.
Possibly.
Yes.
And so now it does say in the article that some people are not affected at all by this. So
right, and
there's a chance it'll have no effect on you whatsoever, but there's also a chance that it could affect your vision for up to 3 months. Be warned.
I think this is the first time we've ever had to put a "be warned" on any of our podcasts.
Well, I mean, we've had some language, and I always mark them as explicit because I have a bit of a potty mouth.
Well, but it's one thing for language, but it's another thing to be screwing with people's brains to a point that, yes, they may be screwed up for months.
Well, I wanted to go a little off the rails this time.
So, just as a disclaimer out there, view at your own risk. Do not call us up and say, dude, you guys screwed up my vision, because we didn't. Right. We just showed you the path to get there so that way you could screw your own vision up.
Exactly. And it's totally by clicking show images, you accept full responsibility for all consequences and repercussions that may occur. We here at Two Minds Podcast are not liable for your actions.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Didn't think we'd ever have to say that. So yes, these are some things that really mess with people. Right. The Yanny Laurel thing, I can see where that works, I guess, with both, because again, what you're listening to it on, that's going to affect what you hear. And your hearing itself. Mm-hmm. That absolutely. The dress, I'm the outlier, so I have no dog in that fight whatsoever.
Well, like I said, I know that the dress itself is black and blue, but I see white and gold.
And I see blue and gold, which makes me screwed up in the head. So, Indeed. Which is probably why the McCullough effect doesn't work on me. The McGurk effect. The McGurk effect was interesting.
Harmless but interesting.
I was very, very. That was one that shocked me. That's one that I was like, wow, that's cool.
Yep.
Because I clearly heard ba 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 until he's changed the way he was mouthing the word. That was awesome. That was pretty awesome.
Right?
Spinning ballerina. I think
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting. It's one of the few optical illusions that no matter what, you can see it. Right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, like the 3D magic eyes. Like I can't do those really. Like every once in a while I can see one of those.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of optical illusions like that where some people just can't see the illusion. It's not a sailboat, it's a schooner.
Sailboat is a schooner.
But it's you know, the no matter what, you can definitely see the ballerina spin.
You can. Because it is a looped image that basically is...
It moves.
Yes, it moves.
So now here's the trick. Can you make her change directions?
Yes. I'd like... Yeah, let us know if you can make her change directions. The Google duplex really messed with my mind when you revealed that it's the initiator, the caller that is the artificial intelligence. That messed with me. Yeah. I was fine with it being the person that was receiving the call. That was, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I talked to the bank and please select your, from this option, blah, blah, blah.
But what gets me, if you go back and listen to them again, you'll notice that the caller says, well, and like stutters and pauses.
I'm going to go back and listen to them again.
There is a giveaway now that we're talking about it. And that's why I did the last one last. The girl, you can kind of tell when she says 12 p.m.
Yeah.
Like it sounds a little weird.
I'm going to go back and listen to them. So.
But they do. They'll go,
So is that processing?
Mm-hmm.
That's some cool process. That's a pretty nice like little, instead of having the little thing in the corner of the screen spinning.
Which I mean is basically the way our brains work.
True.
That's why when we're talking, we say and like and
yeah, we're processing.
Yeah, that's you processing. Yeah, so that's kind of what they did with the computer.
We process a lot, you and I, don't we?
Yeah, it makes editing really fun too.
So, and then the pareidolia, that one's cool.
Right. And like I said, the most famous one of those is a Rorschach test.
Yes.
But I just thought I stumbled on some audio pareidolia, which I thought was really cool because I never seen that before.
I had never seen anything like that. That was pretty cool, or heard anything like that.
Right.
Like you say though, I've seen the visual ones and the audio, but the audio that was pretty neat. Mm-hmm. And then again,
the McCullough effect.
Be warned, the McCullough effect. It will mess with your head, possibly. So if you click on it, it's on you. It's on you, not on us.
That's right.
So now we've got some stuff to play with, though. I mean, I love this kind of stuff.
So go check them out. Let us know what you think. You can drop us a line over on our Facebook page, facebook.com/2mindspodcast.
Right. Or you can shoot us a tweet, and we are on the Twitter @2mindspodcast.
Or drop us an email over at Gmail, 2mindspodcast@gmail.com.
And you can hear this episode, as well as all of our past episodes, at our hosting site, Podbean. That is 2minds.podbean.com. So, sir, this one was fun. I really enjoy this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the whole brain teasers thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm scrambled now. I feel like my egg has been scrambled.
I feel, it's a little weird. I had so much fun looking all this stuff up though. And it was, really thanks to the Yanny and Laurel debate raging right now. I was like, I should just find a bunch of stuff that messes with people's heads.
I'm going to tell you, I thought the parent that came in was nuts whenever they said, do you hear Yanny or Laurel? I'm like, no, I hear you talking to me right now, but I don't hear either of those people.
Yanni, I don't hear nothing about no piano playing. What the hell are you talking about?
Pretty good, though. Pretty good.
And by the way, Yanni hears Yanni.
Yanni?
Just in case.
Oh, really? Not Laurel?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Because that was another contributing factor, actually.